Yo, what's up guys, John Boogle here, and I'm back with the Dokkan battle vid, and like you guys asked, we are doing the box showcase, and this video is going to be kind of late, because I've been working on multiple videos at the same time, which is something you should never do, because you fall behind schedule. But anyways, let's hop right into it, because there's a lot of units to showcase. I don't want this video to be like 20 minutes long, so let's hop into it. And I'm going to be starting off from AGL all the way down to Fizz, and we're going to go through both Super and Extreme types. So starting off with Super AGL now, I have a lot of top tier units here, and you can see one unit there that's pretty new, and it's pretty hyped to pull him. But starting us off, of course, we have the EZA Ssj3 Goku. You know, we got Super Vegito, the Kaio-Ken Goku, and the new Super Saiyan Blue Goku that came out, the free-to-play one. He's a nice unit on the Movie Heroes team. And then we got your boy, Super Saiyan Gogeta. Yes, I pulled him on the first multi. I had 25 stones laying around, and I was like, I'm gonna do a multi, not like I'm gonna get anything from 25 stones. Not like I'm gonna get Gogeta on the first multi. But what do you know, I pulled him on the first multi, and wow, this unit is so amazing. This guy's super attack is top tier too. This guy is like borderline in LR, and his transformation is just amazing. I'm going to be making a showcase on him soon, so let me guys know if you want to see that. Got the EZA Teen Gohan, which is a pretty trash unit in my opinion. Even though he does have an EZA, he's pretty useless. That's pretty much it for Super AGL, other than the free-to-play Piccolo, Super Saiyan God Goku, Tapion. I actually have a dupe in Tapion, I'm pretty sure, yep. And that's about it. Oh, we also have the LRTN and Chaozu, but don't have enough medals because I barely play World Tournament. But yeah, that's pretty much it for Super AGL. Let's head on to Extreme AGL now. Not that many units here, but there's a few good ones. Now, I barely have enough units for mono teams other than like Intelligence and Fizz, as you'll see later on. But Extreme AGL, of course, we got the free-to-play LR androids, and we got the 100% Goku Black. I think I made a video on this guy before on my global account. We also got Super 17, the 120 mono leader for Extreme AGL, and these are one of the few mono leaders I have, because I pulled nothing when the mono leaders came out. Also have the Tank Frieza, the free-to-play Birder, and that's pretty much it. Other than Turles, the bootleg Turles. But yeah, that's pretty much it for Extreme AGL. Let's head on to Super Tech now. And Super Tech, once again, not that many units. I mean, I do have lots of SSRs laying around that I don't awaken, and sometimes I just bob them because I'm too lazy to awaken them. But I do have some top tier units here. We got Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta, of course, and next to him we got the new Super Saiyan Blue Vegeta, the EZAs also, and this guy's a top tier unit. Also have the Super Trunks, Future Trunks, and this is an okay unit. He's at 100%, but he's pretty okay. And this Android 17, this is actually a pretty low-key unit. Not that many people have him or know about this unit, but he's pretty amazing with that attack 15% and defense plus 10 per key, tech key spear. And the free-to-play Supreme Kai there. We got the free-to-play Ssj3 Goku, free-to-play Bulma, and the support Vegito. That's pretty much it for Super Tech. Now let's head on to Extreme Tech, which is not that impressive either. But we do have, once again, a couple top tier units. Just not enough to make a good mono team. So of course, we got one of the best TURs in the game right now. I'm saying this before the STR Gogeta gets his EZA, because he's getting his EZA pretty soon, but this unit is one of the best TURs in the game, because look at all the categories this guy has, and plus how good this unit is after his EZA is just mind-blowing. I think he beats the Ssj3 Goku's attack stat too, which is mind-blowing in itself. And right next to him we got the Mono Tech leader for Extreme Tech, Super Saiyan 3 Broly, and I do have 2 dupes in him, as you can see. And I gave him 17 crit and 9 additional because sometimes you do get that lucky rotation where you get a whole bunch of orbs, and when he only attacks once, it's kind of trash. So if he gets that additional with all those orbs, it's just overpowered. He's hitting for like 4 mil every time. Next to him there, we got the Fuse Zamasu, and this unit is pretty outdated, but he was really good back then, and I do have 2 dupes in him too. For a unit that was old, attack plus 120% was super OP, and plus on his extreme team he was just crazy. And I'm hoping we get an LR Fuse Zamasu, because if you didn't know, the LR, not Super Vegito, LR Vegito Blue actually is in the same pose as this Fuse Zamasu, and hopefully we get an LR Fuse Zamasu soon, because this guy's a beast. Other than that, we got the Angel Frieza, the Cooler, and just a bunch of crappy units there. And this, I'm saving these Vegetas, the Super Saiyan Vegetas, to feed into the Super Saiyan God Vegeta from the new Gogeta banner that came out, but I didn't pull him yet, so yeah, let's head on to Super Intelligence now. Now, my Super Intelligence is pretty stacked up too. I have a couple units that I haven't awakened yet, but let's start off from the beginning, and boy oh boy, when I was hyped. I was so hyped when I pulled this unit. LR Super Vegito, now hands down one of the best LRs in the game, and one of the best teams in the game too. And he's also in Joined Forces, which is, I think this is a new category that came out recently. Basically every unit that comes in a pair, like Goku and Vegeta, that's Joined Forces. So I haven't tested him out on that team because I don't have any units for that team, or the leader for that team. But top tier unit right here, one of my hypest pulls on Dokkan. And then we got Super Gogeta, the infamous Gogeta that we pulled on the Frieza Dokkan event. I'm pretty sure we did a video on the Frieza Dokkan event, and we did a multi before we hopped into the event, and we pulled this Gogeta. No dupes, he's just a straight raw Gogeta, Super Tech 10. And let me tell you, he's still amazing. He's still top tier. And another top tier unit that we pulled not too long ago, Ssj3 Bardock. Man, how good this unit is. His passive is amazing. Because, look at his passive. Let me just show you. Attack and defense plus 100%. No one really gets attack and defense plus 100%. But when he gets both of them, it's just overpowered. And he also gets that support passive. When your HP is below 70%, give 40% attack to all allies, which is amazing. Superclass allies to be specific. And let me just say, this unit is absolutely amazing. And his categories too. Not to mention, he's a Super Saiyan 3 category leader, which is one of the best teams in the game also. And he also fits on lots of good teams like Pure Saiyans, Resurrected Warriors, and Time Travelers. Next we have the Super Saiyan Blue Vegeta that came out around the time when Rose and Vegito Blue came out, the Fizz Vegito Blue. And the free-to-play Android 21, it's a good unit, solid unit. The OG, not the second OG Future Trunks. This is when nuking started to take a big leap and people started to nuke more. LR Piccolo, once again I don't play World Tournament that much, so can't awaken him. The free-to-play Goku Jr., free-to-play Kefla, lots of free-to-play units here that are actually really good. And the support Gohan here, he's a staple unit for Super Intelligence. And we also pulled the new Hercule, which is amazing for Super Battle Road because his passive, which reduces damage received. And on the Majin Buu Saga team, I'm pretty sure this guy's going to be pretty busted. And that's pretty much it for Super Intelligence. Other than that, we have some SSRs getting ready to awaken. We have this Rele here, which is pretty rare. Anyways, let's head on to Extreme Intelligence now. And I do have some good units in Extreme Intelligence, but just enough to make one team, so Dokkan Battlefield, we'll just have to wait for now. And starting it off, we have Lr Bojack. We pulled this man off the guaranteed LR summon banner. And I was so hyped when I pulled him because if you didn't know, on my old JP account I used to have this guy, but I gave that away. So yeah, this guy's top tier. Next we have the Angel Golden Frieza, and let me tell you, this guy is amazing, amazing, amazing. He is crazy on his Resurrected Warriors team, and he has multiple categories too. This guy gets 2 million attack stats easily, so he's definitely a top tier unit, and he was one of the first category leaders too. I'm pretty sure he was the second one to release. Not sure if I'm right there, but we also got, oh, I'm pretty sure we have a dupe in Golden Frieza too. Yeah, we have one dupe. And next we got your boy, the OG Buhan, and I have a dupe in him also. This unit's pretty outdated, but you know, who knows, he might get an Extreme Z Awakening. I mean, the STR Gogeta is, so you never know. Next is the Boo that got shafted hard, Kid Boo. Now this is a top tier unit, and still is, but the only problem is his links. He has no key links, which makes him impossible to be on a team where he can get super attacks consistently, unless it's a team like Bojack where he gets key +4. But even then, he's really hard to get his super attack. Next we have the Super Janemba, and he's getting his EZA soon also, and I don't have any dupes in him, I'm pretty sure. No, actually I do. I have 3 dupes actually. Wow, I didn't even know I had 3 dupes in him. But don't have his super attack up because I didn't think of him as much. But he's getting his EZA soon, so I gotta get him up soon. Next is the GT Cell. This is a pretty low-key unit too. It's a nice off-rotation unit to have, so I use him for that. And the free-to-play Broly that came in the story event too. This is a good unit for movie bosses. I use him as an off-rotation unit also, but he's pretty good with his attack stat raising all the time because he gets that Kaio-Ken effect, and you can just stack his attack infinitely, and it's pretty amazing. The free-to-play Captain Ginyu and the trash hit, and this hit, just so you know, could have been LR Goku and Frieza, but I kept pulling this hit instead. So yeah, that's a sad life. Other than that, we got pretty much nothing else in Extreme Intelligence. So let's head on to Super Strength. Now there's a unit in here, 2 units in here that I got extremely hyped to pull. And of course, one of the best, not one of, probably the best free-to-play LR in the game, Lr Vegito Blue. This guy is a monster on the Potara team. And I made a video about the Time Travelers team, and you'll get to see him on the Time Travelers team too. So keep an eye out for that. And speaking of Time Travelers, we have the leader for the Time Travelers team. Yes, Lr Future Trunks and Mai. And when I pulled this unit, I was super hyped because I was just trying to get Elder Kais from that banner so I could save up Elder Kais for the Super Gogeta that I was going to release. And I just so happened to pull this beast of an LR, and let me tell you, this is one of the craziest LRs to date, because that double leader skill for an LR is absolutely amazing. He gets key +4 on Time Travelers and Super Strength. Top tier unit. Next we have the Super Gogeta, the OG Gogeta, getting his EZA soon, and I only have 1 dupe in him. The EZA Kid Goten, a really good unit for orbs, and really good defensive unit on a Super Strength team or Hybrid Saiyans. And this Beerus, I actually 100%ed this Beerus before I pulled the LR Beerus here, and I'm still waiting for his medals to come out so I can awaken this dude. But I got this Beerus to 100% before I pulled LR Beerus, and I was kind of bummed out because I needed to save some Beeruses to raise his super attack, but I had to use Kai's instead. So the reason I got this guy to 100% because his passive, that high chance of attack plus 200%, if this guy's on a Realm of Gods team and he gets his passive, it's a GG. This guy's hitting for 10 mil, and that's the reason why I 100%ed him. Next, we have the Hybrid Saiyan's team leader, Ultimate Gohan. Another top tier unit. He also has a Kaio-Ken effect, staple defensive unit, and a great support unit too. And Super Saiyan 4 Goku, which I pulled not too long ago. He's only at Super Tech 5, which is pretty sad because I did not have any Kais when I got him. I'm pretty sure, I still don't have any Kais, but yeah, it's a sad life when you have a Super Saiyan 4 Goku sitting at Super Tech 5. Next, we have your boy Super Saiyan Gotenks. He's an okay unit. I use him as an off-rotation unit. And then we have the boy Jiren. Best defensive unit in the game by far. This guy is a monster. He gets attack and defense plus 130%. And his stun passive is also crazy because he gets a guaranteed crit to stunned enemies, and he also stuns enemies. So this unit is top tier by far. Hopefully there's going to be a full power Jiren coming out soon, maybe an LR full power Jiren and an LR Ultra Instinct Goku. That would be pretty amazing. Got the free to play Kid Gohan, the GT Trunks, the free to play West Supreme Kai, and of course LR Beerus. And lots of support units. We got the GT Goku, which links up well with Super Saiyan 4 Goku. Lots of free to play units here. Rage Goku, got Pycon, and the best strength support unit by far, the Guard of Destruction Topo. And that's pretty much it for Super Strength. Let's head on to Extreme Strength. Now, Extreme Strength is lacking on everything. The only good unit I have for Extreme Strength is your boy Rose, and that's pretty much it for Extreme Strength. Next, let's move on to Super Fizz. And we got a lot of units here, so I'll try to go through them quick. We have, of course, Lr Gogeta. I was so hyped when I pulled him, because I never thought I would pull him after I pulled the LR Super Vegito, but boom, there he is. Next we have the OG Vegito Blue, and I do have 2 dupes in him, and with those 2 dupes, he's gotten pretty powerful, but without dupes, this guy's just fallen off as a TUR. He's pretty outdated. And one of the best 120 mono leaders by far for damage, Super Saiyan 3 Gotenks. Now this guy is absolutely an absolute monster on the Fusions team and Super Saiyan 3 team, and only problem is his defense, which sucks a lot, but this guy's attack stat gets crazy high. We have Berserk Kale here too, which is an amazing unit, pretty low key, but attack stat could get pretty high on a good team. And Fizz Super Gotenks, once again a pretty okay unit. The Super Kaio-Ken Goku, once again, this unit is pretty outdated, but he's still really good, but the HP restriction on the passive is pretty outdated, and sacrificing 7% HP per super attack while he's a Fizz unit, yeah, it's why people don't use him that much. The free-to-play Goku there, Kaio-Ken Goku, free-to-play Goten Trunks, and Marin. Super Saiyan 2 Kefla. Now, I was pretty raged to find out that this unit did not get Fierce Battle, got Shattering the Limit instead. It's on a lot of categories. I'd say this unit is good with dupes, but I have no dupes in him. So, yeah, at least Kefla can dodge, and the defense could get pretty high, not too high that Kefla's like tanking every single attack, but gets high enough. And that's pretty much it for Super Fizz. Other than that, we have the free-to-play bootleg Ultra Instinct Goku, and I still do not have the actual Ultra Instinct Goku, which is pretty sad. And yeah, that's it for Super Fizz. Now finally, let's head on to Extreme Fizz. I have a couple units, not too many, but I do have some good units. We got the Battlefield Lr Ginyu here, and I maxed him out 100%. This guy's pretty good, but he's pretty outdated. It's a pretty old LR, but he's still really good. Next we have the Frieza, the full power Frieza, and this guy actually Extreme Z awakens into a monster, let me tell you. Like, before he was still good enough, but right now he's just crazy. After this guy got his Extreme Z awakening, he became even more crazier. And that defense buff that he gets, and both his passive and super tech, makes him top tier. Next we have the Omega Shenron, and I pulled this guy recently too, and I actually got a dupe in him. This guy's a top tier unit alongside Ssj3 Gogeta with the to be released meme that came out. This guy's leader skill was to be released for quite a while. Same with the Gogeta, but he is a top tier unit, and with those additionals he gets, he's just amazing. Also have a mono support unit here, the Super Boo, the Gotenks Boo. Free to play Golden Frieza that came out with the new Broly event. He's a good support unit for the transformation boost category. Now this Broly, I've had this Broly ever since I started Dokkan. It's actually one of my first units I've pulled, and I've had him at Super Tech 3 for the longest time, and I've just never Dokkan awakened him or anything, because his passive is pretty trash after he Dokkan awakens. And other than that, we have a few off units like the Bergamo, the Vegeta, Shenron, and that's pretty much it. And let me actually see what is the unit I acquired first. Yeah, you could see that Broly was the third unit I ever pulled. Actually, let me make sure. Yeah, Broly was the third unit I ever pulled on Dokkan. The first 3 units, and Broly was one of them. And I think, yeah, I remember this, the GT Ssj3 Goku, first SSR I pulled. That's it for this, guys. I hope you enjoyed this video and this box showcase. Let me guys know if you want to see more, and it's probably, the next video is probably going to be the Cell Extreme Z Awakening showcase. But let me guys know if you want to see the Gogeta and Broly showcase, and I'll be happy to do that. Well, if I even get Broly, but I'll be doing the Gogeta showcase for sure, and also the Time Travelers team showcase. Let me guys know if you want to see that. But yeah, that's it for this video. Drop a like if you enjoyed. Subscribe if you're new. We're so close to 5K. We're like 150 subs away from 5K, so subscribe if you're new and you want to enjoy some new Dokkan content. I'm back to uploading, so that's amazing. And yeah, that's it guys. It's been John Boogle, and see ya.